Assalamu alaikum, dear students, dear researchers, and faculty members around the globe from universities. Always, I come with a scale and show my analysis to you people so that you can like it. I strongly recommend this scale for your research thesis, for your research papers, and for your research projects, whether you are a student or you are a faculty teacher or you are any kind of researcher. So, today is the scale of short antinatalism scale. First, I will go for its introduction and validation. The short antinatalism scale is abbreviated as S-ANS. S-ANS is for short antinatalism scale, and this introduction and validation will be shown after I show the authorship of this scale. These are the authors: Philip Schonjard, Maximilian Mayer, Rafael Valdez Bastos, and the scale has been published by Psychological Test, Adaptation and Development in 2023. So I am Dr. Kamran Kundi, your data analyst trainer, and I always put analysis on this channel. The analysis may be for research purposes or for the wildlife, animals and birds, or I can also put some videos, short videos for the daily motivational quotes. So here is the scale of antinatalism. What does antinatalism mean? Antinatalism is the philosophical view that bringing new people into existence may be morally problematic. It highlights the possibility that life inevitably includes suffering and hardship. So, antinatalism has been widely discussed in philosophy, but rarely measured empirically, and that's what I'm going for. Here, I will show you how this scale actually measure the antinatalism. This is a very good scale. I recommend you to use it in your research papers, theses, and projects. Researchers needed a validated psychological instrument to measure antinatalist beliefs. So, what was the purpose of this study? The purpose was to develop a psychometrically valid scale to measure antinatalist beliefs, to create a short, reliable instrument suitable for research in psychology and other social sciences like education, history, political science, English, any kind of social science field. So, how the antinatalism scale developed? Researchers generated an initial pool of 20 items, 22 items. Initially, the researchers generated an initial pool of 22 items, and these items were derived from philosophical literature and theoretical background of antinatalism. So, responses were collected using Likert type scales. So now I will show you the study, how it was conducted. Study 1, data collection. In study 1, the sample size was 296 participants. The goal was to identify the underlying factor structure of the antinatalism scale using exploratory factor analysis. In short, this exploratory factor analysis can be called as EFA. Whenever you have to develop a new skill, you will go through exploratory factor analysis. After exploratory factor analysis, you have to go for the confirmatory factor analysis. So, exploratory factor analysis was conducted to explore the latent structure of the items. Items with weak loadings or cross loadings were removed because if the cross loading happen or if the loadings are low, you should delete that item. The scale was reduced from 22 items to 12 items. After EFA conducted, the 22 items were the total items and then it reduced to 12 items only. In study 2, the study 1 was composed of EFA exploratory factor analysis, but study 2 it composed of confirmatory factor analysis CFA. This is CFA, confirmatory factor analysis. Whenever you finish the EFA, you will go for CFA. A second independent sample was collected. Sample size was 396 participants. The goal was to confirm the factor structure identified in EFA through CFA. Confirmatory factor analysis CFA. CFA was applied to test the model fit. Fit indices supported the structure of the antinatalism scale. The analysis confirmed the unidimensional nature of the construct. So here I will explain that when EFA was conducted, the 22 items were reduced to 12 items. And then after EFA, the authors conducted CFA, and it happened that all the 12 items were loaded on one factor, one dimension, on only one dimension. Therefore, it was called as a unidimensional scale. So the antinatalism scale is a unidimensional scale composing of 12 items. Scale refinement. Mock scale analysis was conducted for further refinement. This step ensured the scale had strong scalability and measurement quality. Final structure of S-ANS. This S-ANS is represented for short antinatalism scale. The final structure of this short antinatalism scale was total factors were only one. Therefore, this scale is unidimensional scale or unifactor scale, and total items were 5. The single factor measures endorsement of antinatalist beliefs. The single factor or the one dimension which were occur was antinatalist beliefs. Reliability. Cronbach alpha ranged approximately between 0.88 to 0.91. This indicates strong internal consistency of the scale. Model fit. Additional CFA confirmed excellent model fit. Example is RMSEA. Root mean square of error approximation was 0.012. This demonstrates strong construct validity. What should be the application of this antinatalism scale? The short antinatalism scale can be used in research areas such as philosophy and ethics, population studies, environmental concerns about overpopulation, psychological attitudes toward reproduction. Even this can be used in education, in other fields of social sciences. So the conclusion is the short antinatalism scale is a concise and reliable instrument composed of only one factor. That's why it is called as unifactor or unidimensional scale. It enables researchers to empirically study attitudes toward antinatalism, useful for interdisciplinary research in psychology, philosophy, and other social sciences. So here is all the analysis that I have done for you. I hope you would have liked this analysis. Please show in comment box if you have taken any advantage from this analysis. I always try to bring some analysis for you regarding research, regarding wildlife, animals, birds, or regarding any motivational quotes. So please show in comments if you have taken any advantage of this scale. And further, I strongly recommend this scale to use it in your thesis, in your research papers, and in your research projects. This scale is a short scale, unidimensional scale. It has a good reliability and good validity. Thank you so much. I will come with the another new scale on this channel, so please subscribe to my channel and wait for it.